Hey everyone, Steve here. We've been off for 2 weeks, so I just wanted to give a brief announcement to let everyone know that on August 16th, 2025, my father passed away. We'll be running a number of episodes in his memory, including next week's episode on Tom Petty's Full Moon Fever album, which is an album we had in the car's tape deck, and many times we listened to it together while I was growing up, so it really reminds me of him. My dad had a huge love for rock music, and I think it would be safe to say that without his influence, I would have never become a musician. So many of my own favorite records came from his collection, and now that I've inherited his music collection, I think it's safe to say that his influence on this podcast will continue to be significant. I will have a lot more to say next week, including many stories about us enjoying music together, but also his impact on the music careers of myself and my friends. He had such a big personality, and all of my friends and bandmates seem to have a great story about their interactions with him. It's truly amazing to me. Love you, Dad. I might not be a religious person, but I do believe that death is not the end, so I am looking forward to reconnecting with him on the other side. I also wanted to give another announcement to honor the memory of another musician we've covered on the podcast. Sadly, Brent Hines, formerly of Mastodon, passed away in a tragic motorcycle accident. To me, Brent was a big part of what made Mastodon special. He said many times that he was never really a heavy metal guy, and I think that was a very essential part of what made Mastodon stand out to me. The void left in music culture by his death is going to be very noticeable to absent friends.
I want to be surprised, so I want to pretend, or well, not pretend. I want to be like, maybe if it sucks, I can be like outraged. So yeah. Especially like when we did the Iced Earth one, I was really pissed at that one. Iced Earth was terrible.
Iced Earth, got you.
It was so fucking terrible.
And then we had the salt rubbed in the wound when he fucking won. Like, god damn it.
So we did.
That made me not want to air that episode.
It was also one of our best episodes, is the unfortunate part. Like, we did an election special where we reviewed the Iced Earth album. That's like the lead singer for Iced Earth was did a January 6th.
Like, he was one of the first people in.
Yeah. And so we did that for an election special.
Sheesh.
And then that became hard to listen to.
Yeah, nobody wants to listen to it now. Like, it got the normal amount of views we get on the first day, and then nothing after that.
Yeah, a lot of things became a lot less funny or enjoyable after the election.
It was like
I think even part of me was like, do I even want to do a podcast anymore?
Yeah.
I think I just want to lay on the couch all the time and do nothing forever now.
See, I made a good choice in that I'm going to do this from now on.
You have to keep shouting.
Oh, I'm just like we recorded it before the election, and we were guessing incorrectly how it would go, and so like I was in Chicago during the election, and I was in Kansas City during the last mayoral election, which went a lot better. But I was still gone, and I realized, hey, I'm not checking my phone all the time when I'm traveling. I'm just going to travel for every election since I vote early anyway.
I voted early too. Yeah. Well, see, on the election episode, he's fucking said Kamala was gonna win, which he lied.
Yeah.
And then
he lied.
Well,
I love that.
With voter suppression tactics and a bunch of other things. Did she? But anyway.
Anyway, and then I said when we were doing we recorded one right before the mayoral election, and I said, well, pretend Mean Gene is gonna win, and he said, yeah.
Gene is going to win.
And then she fucking lost, so
we just need to
I think we need to have a podcast every time, like right before an election, and just have you predict the wrong way. Because then we'll fucking win everyone. Well, you want communists to win because you're a commie bastard, so
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or at least, I mean, I'd be happy with a socialist.
Yeah.
You fucking fascist.
It's the opposite.
I know. Wait a minute.
Just fucking around.
I know, I'm probably philosophically more of an anarchist than a communist, but I mean, I don't think it's really going to matter until we get out of whatever this bullshit is anyway, so.
Don't have the luxury of being granular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Climate change is going to knock out the power grid in our lifetimes.
Oh, this is so upbeat.
Yeah. welcome to Side 1, Side B. I'm Dave.
And I'm Steve.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Sean.
We got all returning guests this time.
Woo!
So, actually, usually we have returning guests, but we have all returning guests this time.
But this is a new combination.
Yes, brand new combination. So, what does everyone know about Jeff Rosenstock?
Not a fucking thing.
I am part of the Know Nothing party in that aspect.
Same. Looked at the
Was the Know Nothing
Wikipedia
party a
page.
racist party? Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No, they were like, it was back in the 1800s. They were a party that, you know, people would say, like, do you know about such and such? And they said, we know nothing.
They were a racist party, but so were a lot of parties back then. Yeah.
Even John Brown, who was like kind of like one of the first, did some fucking horrible things, but he was an abolitionist, but he was still racist. I mean, come on now.
It sounds more anti-authoritarian, like conscientious objector, like no narc.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
about
I think No Nothing was an
I'm
anti-immigrant
Spartacus. Oh,
Like,
shit.
specifically.
Okay, well, I'm not part of that party. Anyway, this podcast is about records.
Yeah, this podcast is about records, not American history.
Thank God.
This is Jeff Rosenstock. He is a fairly new artist. Like, this album was from 2015, so it's 10 years old, but it's pretty new. Before, this is like right when he was going solo at first. Before that, he was a part of a music collective called Bomb the Music Industry and a ska band called the Arrogant Sons of Bitches.
Nice.
He can play a lot of instruments. He doesn't play every single instrument on this, but he plays a lot of them. And he toured this album as a 3-piece. Now I think he tours as a 5-piece. I don't know. I'm going to know in October when I go see him in Denver. I'm going to go see Pup, Canadian punk band with Jeff Rosenstock opening, and then opening the whole show will be Echo Astral, which is I think they're DC-based punk band. I think they're DC-based because their lead singer used to be a reporter, and then she came out as trans and realized how many people in Washington, D.C. hate her. But yeah,
That's heavy, Doug.
Yeah, I
that
know,
is heavy.
man.
Like all of like the staffers who, like all of the all of the congressional staffers who knew her were willing to treat her as like one of the good ones, but then we're be like pushing transphobic policy, and she's like, you know what, I'm just gonna start a punk band.
Well, there you go.
Sounds like the right decision.
Did I ever
Not
tell
a
you I
bad
don't
career
like ska?
This is not a ska album, and I know you don't
Okay.
like ska.
Oh, you did know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This was him going off of playing in a ska band, though. He does. There is one song with a little bit of horns, which I think he plays.
Oh, boo. I hate it. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like the big single, Nausea.
Oh, it's
yeah.
going to make me nauseous.
Yeah,
I love when you play black metal without distortion. It's just ska.
yeah.
There was one that was like, it was surf rock.
Yeah.
Like Master of Puppets. That sounds like surf
Yeah.
rock.
But yeah, this album it's fairly new. It's 2015. It's not the newest album we've done on the podcast, but it's definitely on the newer end. It's only 10 years old. And that was 2015. What? That was like 3 presidents ago. That was Oh Bungler.
Oh, bummer.
Hey,
Oh Bummer. Yeah.
those were the good days.
It was the beginning
The
of the
halcyon
end
days.
in my memory.
It really
was the
was.
election year before the bad times began.
Well, everyone
badder
thought
times.
Hillary was going to win.
Yeah,
Like, no one
but
thought.
that was pretty shitty
I know,
too.
we were all like naive.
It was, yeah.
We were all naive at that time. Young and naive.
Spent a lot of that year being like, yeah, I fucking hate Donald Trump. And people were like, yeah, I'm so with her too. Like, no, I fucking hate Hillary as well. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, I was like, this is the best we got. that was my feeling, but I still voted for Hillary because I was like, I'm not gonna.
You hold your nose and you still do it.
Yeah,
I caucused for Bernie, so it's not my fault.
Yeah. But yeah, 2015 was 10 years ago, which is wild to think about. Like it's been a decade.
Mm-hmm.
I was still a guitar player back then.
You were. Megaton was still a thing.
Still active for probably another year. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this album was called We Cool. And Steve, what do you think of that cover?
It should have had a question mark.
Doesn't it?
Like, we cool.
Yeah.
So, we cool?
We cool?
We cool?
It's a really smashed up car.
In a driveway.
Yeah, in a driveway. It just says "We Cool" under it. And so,
We cool, bro?
oh, that's great. I love it. I can picture the kind of guy too.
Yeah.
Well, and then you turn it around. And it's a guy in a bathtub with a bottle of barefoot wine. So
Yeah.
That's him, no?
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
him.
great cover. I love it.
Yeah. I first became familiar with him because he opened for AJJ.
Oh, I love
for a while.
AJJ.
Yeah. And they toured together for quite a while, and then I just started checking out his records, and I really liked the video for the big single off of this, which is Nausea, and just kind of started getting into his stuff as I was in that phase recently where I started listening to new music a lot more, which is good. But yeah, now I'm gonna go see him. I am looking forward to it. Denver's always a good trip. Gonna go to the Goth Tiki Bar while I'm down there too, and have the Mai Tai that's like old style and Malort that they serve there.
So your method of transportation, are you going to be staying on the rails on a normal train?
Yes, I'll be staying on the rails on a normal train. All aboard!
Yeah, that kind of looks like your car, Steve.
That doesn't look like my car. What are you talking about?
It's the same color.
Well, I mean, all cars look the same. I don't know.
So,
Did we get the file facts on that thing or whatever that fucking... Remember the give me the facts.
Oh, Carfax?
Carfax, that was
Yeah.
it. Sponsor of the show today.
Yeah.
I liked how I listened to an episode and I think I said some sponsor that sponsors everything and you bleeped me. I did not motherfucker.
There's also a point where you said it 5 times in a row, but I let it stay under the beat because I thought it made it funnier. So you can still hear it.
But yeah, on this first side we have Get Old Forever, You in Weird Cities, Novelty Sweater, Nausea, Beers Again Alone, and I'm Serious, I'm Sorry. All of these fit like when you look at the cover, kind of fit the mood of the cover too. Like all these song titles. Yeah.
And if we don't like it, he's apologizing for it at the end. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Although You in Weird, I don't know, this could fit you in Weird Cities. Like, yeah. But yeah, we will get it started.
hell yeah.
Don't stop believing. I do like the collage of noises that you put at the end of, like when we're mic checking.
Those are always fun.
It's getting pretty long though. I think it is probably that.
Yeah.
Collage of noise.
I think it's about a minute now. So.
Yeah.
Well, I saw because I listened to the last, or no, it was the Joy Division one. I just finished that one on Friday, and I was like, "There's 2 minutes left," and then all of a sudden, anyway, sorry.
I always wonder how
I'm gonna go change my pants.
I always wonder how many people know that that's actually there.
I wonder if people just start skipping. If it wasn't for there being a new bit at the end each time, I would start skipping.
I know, that's part of the reason why I started putting those there.
Because I don't know what you put there. Because you don't tell me, and so it's just like it's a fun new surprise every week.
Well, he doesn't let us know what's in the cold opens either.
No, yeah, that's part of the fun too.
It's good. Gotta keep it fresh.
Yeah. Got to keep it exciting.
Exactly.
But you also have to watch out what you say, because one of the cold opens, I'm sitting there eating, because I was like, oh, he's not recording.
Yeah, and then you were saying all this funny shit.
And it's like punctuated by me going,
Eating on mic. Yeah. And it was probably like that bag of.
it was probably that bag right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That bag's lasted about 6 weeks now.
Yeah. All right, and we are back from side one of "We Cool" by Jeff Rosenstock.
Good inflection.
Yeah.
I
We
heard
Cool?
the question mark.
The question
this time.
mark was heard this time. Before we really get started on it, one thing that I was going to mention but forgot. He has his own pride flag that he designed that he puts on stage behind them and you can buy. He's non-binary, still uses he, him. But yeah, this is the pride flag.
That's excellent.
That's pretty good.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
So it's, the stripes of a pride flag, but in the corner, like with the American flag, there is
Where the stars would be.
where the stars would be. There's a blue square that says 666 that's surrounded by marijuana leaves. I know a few people who own this flag too, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good flag.
Steve's excited.
Yeah. Maybe when I go see him, I'll see if they're selling it at his merch table.
See if he'll sign it for you.
Yeah.
You know
that
all
we-
those people
yeah.
that are signing flags and stuff? That's
Yeah.
like desecration of an American flag. They should
It
be
is.
put in jail.
And then all the people who like Kid Rock, who wear the flag as a poncho for some reason.
Because that's respectful.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
respecting it.
I saw some
I'm
dude in
wearing it.
Russia got arrested because he like tore down this like Russian flag, but it had like a picture of Putin on it, so it wasn't like really a Russian flag.
Yeah.
But well,
Actually, I have an American flag on my shirt.
You can't.
Oh,
they're, They're
shit.
all over the goddamn place.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Well, yeah. So what did we all think of this side of music?
It was a lot sadder than I thought it was gonna be.
It was good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. We cool?
We cool? Yeah. It was sad. It wasn't like a happy, upbeat side of music.
some
No,
of the production and the songwriting reminds me a lot of like Pete's favorite bands. So like part of me's thinking like, oh, I think Pete would like this, and then I'm like, well, I don't exactly have a great track record on some things that Pete would like.
Yeah.
Or Sean.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Sean likes sometimes.
I like it quite a bit. I liked how every song kind of built up, noise and that kind of stuff. Like how there would be like a lead guitar part that wouldn't come in until the second verse on a lot of songs. I liked how it would start all quiet and then get loud, but not like in a Pixies way, like in his own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of moments where it suddenly like slowed down, and then suddenly it would come back in. Like it
Yeah.
didn't build back up. It's just,
Yeah.
0 to 60,
The crescendos and the cutoffs were
or maybe more like 15
exciting.
to 60 because it was like still moving. But
Yeah. This is very much what a lot of like present day punk is a lot like too. It's kind of taken a soup of, like 77 punk and hardcore and post-hardcore and post-punk and all that, and like mixed a lot of the elements together. And when you take that many elements, you can do kind of your own thing a lot more too. Like it's gotten to the point, like in the 90s, there's a point where punk kind of was starting to get formulaic, but now it's just been around long enough. There's so many elements you can draw from that you can do all kinds of things. So
I will say about the production though, like it did seem like everything was turned up to 11,
yeah,
and it was just like I think some of the nuances were missing a little bit.
yeah,
Like especially in the louder parts. Like
Yeah.
when it was quieter, those are the parts I enjoyed more than the actual like
yeah,
because like I could hear more of the production. I could actually hear his voice because there were times when it was really loud, I couldn't hear a fucking word he was saying.
Exactly, and the lyrics I appreciate it a lot. Very interesting word choice.
Yeah.
It just
I related pretty hard to a lot of the lyrics, which might say some things about
exactly.
me. But yeah.
But the way I currently relate to a lot of them, I'm like, ah, fuck.
But yeah, that was my. I think if I had a complaint about it was the production and not being able to hear things like the nuances and stuff.
The production does sound like it came from someone who came from a collective band called Bomb the Music Industry. Yeah.
It is very indie sounding.
Yeah.
Or, well, indie punk sounding.
It was lo-fi. Like the quiet moments were lo-fi, but so were the loud moments.
Yeah.
Like usually when you hear lo-fi, you think of stuff that's like that last track off that Dinosaur Jr. album we did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I did notice the playing wasn't perfect, and I'm not saying that as like a derogatory thing. It was just very honest takes. Like if there was like an imperfection in the playing, I noticed it tended to be left in.
Yeah.
I'd be curious if they recorded it analog or if they did digital. Because sometimes that makes a difference too.
Oh yeah, because you only have so much tape.
Yeah.
It doesn't say on here, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was analog. It sounded, it had a hiss to it.
Yeah, analog has like a warmer feel to it sometimes, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Overall, it's a pretty strong side of music. I felt like it had a good flow to it, and the way the songs were like flowed in one to the next. It was like he knew when to put in the slow song and when to speed things up. It was overall like a pretty well crafted as a side too.
It did have a variety of different vibes and whatnot.
Sometimes within the same song.
Yeah. There was one moment where I was like, "Oh, is this still the same song?" And you're like, yep."
Yeah.
Well, he was doing kind of the seamless song to song, so I thought it was the next song. So
And that was one of the best songs too, I think, partially because of that change. But
Yeah.
I guess this is a good time to go track by track. First one, Get Old Forever.
intro did sound very Andrew Jackson Jihad, very, very, because like it was acoustic.
Yeah.
And like, you know how they would sing. He kind of sounded like him a bit.
Yeah. And then like I liked it too, you know, like how kind of like that kind of lo-fi sounding synth drum came in, and you're like, okay, this is going to be the instrumentation for the rest of the song. And then nope. Loud punk music by the end. It went from like, I called the build from Not Ben Shen to skate punk.
Yeah.
With a step in between. Not Ben Shen, Jimmy Hobbs is a friend of ours who does like acoustic anti-folk stuff. But yeah.
And his songs are like 30 seconds long.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I thought it had some interesting percussion in it, and there were some dynamic moments where, I mean, we mentioned this during the other part, but some dynamic moments where the song shifts down a bit and then it just ramps back up like out of nowhere. I already talked a little bit about like the production that on this song kind of applied to the rest of it, just kind of a lo-fi, like almost pop punk or skate punk production, but not quite.
Yeah. And then like for like a pop punk, skate punk stuff, there's still like a lot of synths in it once it gets loud.
Yeah.
It was a pretty, for a lo-fi song, like even in the loud parts were pretty busy. There's like a lot going on, not in a bad way either too, I think, but I thought like all the parts fit, but there was like a lot layered in there, which I don't know. Yeah, maybe a higher fidelity thing where you could pick out all the parts might have worked too, like you were saying, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, if I could, I'd probably have to listen. Like, that's the thing about too, listening to things for the first time. You're always trying to pick out something to take you through the song. So when it's like a production that's all the way up, I'm like scrambling, my brain's scrambling to pick out something to latch on to. like sometimes it's the vocals or sometimes it's like the guitar and stuff. So yeah. But I just thought it was I liked the when it kicked into the punky part, but I couldn't, like I say, I couldn't hear his vocals very well.
This was one of the songs where I was like, interesting word choice for like debride, for example. It's just painted a picture, set a tone, and for the first song, pretty good.
Yeah, good word choice for like a first impression for the whole thing's gonna be too.
Yeah, and yet I still found myself song after song be like, oh, this is the sad one. Oh no, wait, this is the sad one.
Yeah. Which one's the saddest? It's either I'm serious, I'm sorry, or nausea. Like one of those two, but they're all pretty sad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next up was, I don't know if you wanted to make a case for the least sad one, You in Weird Cities.
Mm-hmm.
The title of this one reminds me of how I just drive around the small rural towns.
Yeah.
I like weird villages, I guess, but I noticed it had some really fast and loose playing, and slows down suddenly and ramps back up with a guitar lead, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
This is the one that had that stop and totally different, picks up totally different thing. Only thought it was
Yeah.
maybe a different song.
Yeah.
That me, the one who's listened to this album before, is like, no, the song is not over.
Yeah, I was
She's
like,
not fully sweating.
because I was already writing the next name of the next song, and I'm like, wait a minute, and then you're like, no, it's not the next song. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I really like the growl the bass had in this one, like the galloping growl it had, especially like at the beginning where the bass was like holding down the song while he was singing, and then like when he would finish a line, there'd be like a guitar stab almost. Yeah.
Yeah. And it sounded like a Andrew Jackson Jihad song fast.
Yeah.
I like their later stuff where they picked up the pace and stopped doing all acoustic.
Yeah, about Knife Man on.
Yeah, Knife Man.
Knife Man.
Oh man, if you haven't heard Andrew Jackson Jihad, Steve, we need to bring in an album for you.
I'd say Knife Man. Knife Man sits at the edge between like their early, like younger all acoustic kind of edgy jokes phase and their like later more electric I'm depressed because I worked with homeless people for a while lyrics. And so it's like in the perfect intersection between those two.
Yeah.
The first song is an acoustic song called "The Michael Jackson of Drunk Driving." and then they have another song later on called "Sorry Bro," which is "I would hate to be like you, but I'm still rooting for you." So it's like the full range of emotions that the band has there.
They're a great band.
Yeah.
Knife Man suddenly made me remember that story you told me about how that one band would play Dodge Knife and it freaked Metallica
the Replacements?
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Replacements.
The Replacements scared Metallica. Yeah.
Well, I love the titles of their songs. Like one of the song is like "People to the Reckoning."
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Anyway, back to one more note on You in Weird Cities. I did like that part at the end though, like that little shift and change. I thought it
was a good dynamic.
Yeah, it worked really well. I think this is the second best song on the side, really.
Can I see the album cover real quick?
Yes.
Just see you, in Weird Cities. This, I just enjoy what he did with, because it feels like it's talking to you in Weird Cities, and then it's in the song, in the lyrics, he's talking to someone else. I like the double usage.
Well, yeah, he's like the double, because he's like, when I hear your records, I feel like we're hanging out or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The least sad song on the side, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you are, or the way you are in Weird Cities.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Yeah. The second biggest hit on this side too. Next up we have Novelty Sweater.
This was my favorite on this side. You mentioned the bass in the last one, and it had this similar sludgy, like distorted bass on this one.
Oh yeah, bass is all fuzzed out on this one.
Yeah.
I love that they had synths that sounded like old 80s arcade cabinets.
Yeah, like that burbly kind of sputtering synth.
Mm-hmm.
And also the spooky vocals were cool.
Yeah, like the verse didn't get me right away until like it came back in after the chorus, but the chorus like elevated it so much that when it got back to the verse, it's like, okay, I'm on board for the whole thing. Like it sounded a lot like Weezer to me too. Like
I was gonna say it's very 90. This song is very
is the Weezer
90s
song.
sounding. I can imagine it being on the Blue album.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking of the Sweater song, you know.
which might be a reference then. Like
Oh yeah.
like I have this idea. It sounds kind of like Weezer. Let's make it be about a sweater. Yeah. only let's have it being about getting drunk and throwing up on a sweater. Which is funny because like Rivers Cuomo apparently like didn't start drinking until sometime after he'd finished writing the songs for the Blue album. So Say It Ain't So was about him freaking out about his stepdad having beer in the fridge without realizing that it was a healthy, normal amount of drinking that his stepdad was doing. Because he's a dork. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Weezer's like the geek rock before it was like
Yeah.
a big thing.
Yeah. Novelty Sweater was...
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun song.
Yeah, it's like it was a little bit of a slowdown after You and Weird Cities, but I also think that's a good thing to do with the third song on the side is, you know,
It only made me want to slip my wrist halfway instead of
Yeah.
all the way.
it wasn't as upbeat as You and Weird Cities, but it wasn't as
Yeah.
depressing as the three songs after it. Are we ready to move on to the
Yeah.
three songs now? Nausea. Great music video, big hit from this album. I think it's my favorite song on the album. Definitely my favorite on the side.
I do like Porn and RoboCop too.
Oh, you took my joke.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Extremely relatable.
It's incredibly relatable. And then like that chorus, I got so tired of discussing my future, I started avoiding the people I love. When I was in my 20s and didn't know where my life was going, and would screen calls from my parents because I was depressed.
Yeah.
That really hit that feeling, that whole thing. You know, like you fall asleep alone, wake up with a hangover, then just kind of bum around town for a while
Yeah.
and avoid calls. Yeah, that's
Nausea, like as a state of limbo, like it's just uncomfy and you
Yeah.
can't get rid of it. You can't just throw up and get past it either.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
Also, in the music video, he gets disemboweled by a crowd at the concert, and they pull tacos out of his guts to start eating. So,
I did like there was one part where it was like the kind of the breakdown, and then there was like a choir that came in kind of thing.
yeah,
There's a part where he's like singing like kind of just he lets his voice crack and he's singing just slightly off key.
yeah.
I like that part.
It's such a good control over a voice crack too.
Yeah.
Getting a little off.
Yeah, you could tell he wasn't
Yeah.
doing it on purpose. It wasn't like the note was out of his range. He was just doing it to make it crack.
Yeah, it's really good. And I like the piano and like the first and second verse.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the little horn thing in the bridge. It sounded like it didn't sound like ska horns. It sounded like
No.
like They Might Be Giants horns. Type
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
If it had been ska horn, I would have been punching you, Dave. No, I'm
More
just
like
kidding.
Chicago horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the piano was a nice little clear, crisp something to come through with all the distortion. And I like how when I think it was, well, I don't know. I feel like this song, I don't have like the tools to talk it's sound engineering or anything like that, but it sounded cleaner when he had like cleaned up in the song.
Well, if it was
yeah.
the single, it sounded like it was a little bit more produced. So they like the record label may have actually
sure.
like cleaned it up to make it more radio friendly. And they said there was a music video. So
Yeah.
We should watch that.
We should. Yeah. We'll put that on after the record. Put it up on the TV. Yeah, and then like he did. It's also interesting to see like him doing it live at this time with like a 3-piece where instead of like the horns and the piano and all that, he's just doing the whole thing on guitar. and then the drummer is doing like a little synth part on a tablet. Yeah, during slower parts when the drums aren't there. It's cool. This is just like a really strong single, and it's depressing how much I relate to the lyrics. Sad. It gets sadder from here.
Sad.
I was gonna say the next one's pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Beers Again Alone. No song.
Big
called,
sad.
no song called that is gonna be happy.
This song totally reminded me of Flogging Molly.
You know, I bet Lemmy could do Beers Again Alone and it'd be happy, but
Yeah.
Because
that's probably about it.
like all they were missing was him having the Irish accent singing it, and it was like a Flogging Molly song.
He
He just needed
sway your glass back.
Yeah.
And forth.
Yeah, slow and anthemic, and
Put your arm around your buddy.
Yeah.
had some slide guitar in it.
Take your hat
Yeah.
off.
I didn't need a fiddle too. That's all I need. And,
Oh yeah, and an accordion.
Yeah.
Well, I guess replace the synth accordion with the real accordion.
Yeah.
Not a fiddle, and it's a Flogging Molly song. Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty good. It was I think it was I could hear this one a little bit better than some of the other ones.
Yeah. It was like it's a good last call song too, you know?
Yeah. But I think I don't think it would have been a good side closer.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad that it wasn't the side closer, that it was the penultimate song. I thought it like sat in a good spot, but I'm glad that the songs are short enough that he could fit like 6 and 6, so that we could move on to another song that was a good side closer, which is are we done talking about Beers Again Alone? Any more thoughts? Last call for Beers Again Alone.
Last call for alcohol.
Last
Closing
call for free
time.
speech.
Yeah, like I said, everything I had to say about it.
All right, and then
I just wanted to say it was Flogging Molly.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm sorry.
I'm sad.
I'm
Yeah.
glad he apologized to me.
Like, I do like songs that are about, you know, kind of like wistful songs about things that could have been that just didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's more relatable as an adult than like the kind of lost love songs that are written from like a younger perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's truer.
Yeah, it's truer.
If you're like 21 and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
Yeah.
that's just you like being sorry about your teen years. It's like, fuck you, dude. You have a lot more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you're in your 40s and you're saying, "I'm sorry about it," and you're like, dude, you don't have much time. You're probably gonna die alone.
Yeah. I liked kind of like how the beginning arrangement was kind of like the Billy Bragg, just like voice and kind of muted electric guitar, and then when it got loud, I liked that dynamic, and then I liked the kind of more subtle, less all over the place with the lead guitar coming in on the second verse with the Billy Bragg type arrangement, and like just how I kept like layering things on as it kept going, kind of felt like the layering on of regrets as you think more about it.
This one didn't really grab me as much as the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I didn't keep any notes, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of this one I liked. I only said I liked the verse part where it's like just the guitar and him singing, but this one was really the one where I'm like, man, everything's just fucking turned up so loud when it goes into the chorus. I'm like, I can't hear any of the nuances and stuff. I think this one was probably the worst of the bunch that did that to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do wonder how a cleaner production would fit this, but
I mean, I read the lyrics as we listened, and there were a few that I like would have never caught it. A lot. I would have missed a lot without. I don't remember this being one of them, but I'm also like a sucker for a kind of a narrative song. Kind of reminds me of a murder ballad.
yeah.
Like a white collar
Just like
murder ballad.
like a Reba McEntire
Ooh,
murder
yeah.
ballad. But it was I'm always down for a wallow, and this is the sort of song I could wallow in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like songs that have a good narrative too. Like I like I said, I didn't read the lyrics, but I couldn't hear what he was saying. So I guess I never thought about reading the lyrics. I figure like a lot of times it's like I want to hear it like clean, like so I want to be surprised sometimes.
For sure.
Because like sometimes like musicians will throw in a lyric that like just really you're like what what the fuck did he just say?
All right. Well, that was the first side. On side B, we have Hey Allison, Polar Bear Are Africa, Hall of Fame, All Blissed Out, The Lows, and Darkness Records.
He should have totally named the other one the Highs. Like the lows, the highs.
Oh, yeah, that would have worked, yeah.
Dude, talk to me next time you make an album. I'll set you straight. Yeah, Jeff.
Call the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. I'm going to be at your show in Denver in like probably a month after this comes out.
Every artist we've done is invited on the podcast,
Yes.
especially if they're dead and they can become zombies.
Especially if they're Ace Frehley.
Oh God, that would be obnoxious.
That'd be so awkward.
It would be so obnoxious. I would do it though.
Yeah. I would want Sean on that one, though.
Ace, you are invited on our podcast.
Yeah, I would go on it and just tell him how much I think his tone is shit.
Actually, I think what would be the most interesting would be the Iced Earth guy.
Oh God.
I'm sure no one's talking.
I think
to
we
that
would
dude,
legit
like,
have fun with Ace Frehley. I don't think we would legit have fun with him.
No, we wouldn't, but it would be good to listen to.
John, what the fuck were you thinking?
So, John, what was it like? What was it like in the Capitol?
Were you the one that shit on Pelosi's desk?
What was it like getting shit thrown at you while you were in the cell?
Yeah. Anywho,
are you happy you narked on everyone, John?
Yeah. Have you gotten any death threats from anyone that you've narked on to try to shorten your sentence, even though it didn't end up mattering?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah.
Fuck you, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you for all the comedy you've brought us.
We rolling?
We are rolling.
And
Keep rolling.
what? Chocolate starfish
In the hot dog flavored water.
I did it all for the nookie.
The nookie.
Come on.
The nookie.
So you can take that cookie.
And shove it up your...
Yeah. Anyway, we are back from side B of We Cool by Jeff Rosenstock. What did everyone think of the side as a whole?
I think I liked side B more than side 1.
Usually, yeah, like listening to it closely, I felt this side a little more, I think. Just the way it flowed. I think Nausea is still my all-time favorite track on the album. It was a great choice for a single, but I liked the story this was telling by putting these songs in this order.
I think side 1 would have benefited with a song that was the same pace as like Hey Allison, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I actually like this side better too. I thought it was a lot. It seemed like he was like the first side was like his. Maybe I'll get a little bit famous or whatever. I don't know. It was the safe side. This was the more fun experimental side.
I agree as well. I don't know. There was more variety in this side. That's what I liked. I felt like it had a flow that the first side didn't have. The first side was, as far as vibes go.
I liked like where it put stuff. I liked how it chose when to put which song and when to, and like how it would wait longer before getting loud than some of the songs on the first side. A lot of the slower songs on the first side too, like gave it more time to breathe before coming in with like the bass and the drums and the really loud lead guitar.
Yeah.
I feel like this side was a better thesis for like the other side to be under, and I thought they would have been better swapped as far as side A and side B.
Yeah, I think if I owned this record, I would probably start with the second side.
Mm-hmm.
Although I might put Darkness Records at the end still. I did feel like that was a good closer.
Yeah, there's a few things that I would rearrange. Like the more experimental song on this side, I think belongs on side B. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked how they. I actually like the transitions into the songs. Each song, it actually there was times where we're like, oh, it's new. It's the next song. Because they went into something completely different. From Polar Bear Africa in the Hall of Fame was completely seamless.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Hall of Fame. Like the middle songs were all like into each other, like almost Ramones style, like where it was just like next song, next song, next song.
I'm wondering if he'll do these songs when I see him, and if he will do them in the same order, because it's hard to imagine placing them in a different spot other than just right next to each other because of how seamless those transitions were. First song was Hey Allison, which was a great side opener.
I agree. I think it was a really needed pick me up after how depressing the previous three songs were.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
I wonder if he likes the Pixies, because they have a song called Allison as well.
Which is about Mose Allison, the blues player.
Oh no, I thought it was about it's about Alien. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was about Alien.
I mean, it could also be about aliens, but it's named after Mose Allison. It was their Aliens album, where every song has aliens kind of.
Yeah, that was the theme of that album, Bossa Nova.
Yeah, but yeah, this was a good pogoing song, and how it just started four to the floor, just hey fuckers, let's stop being sad, let's dance.
Yeah, this and Polar Bear or Africa both had more of a classic. The closest I can get to my listening experience, skate punk rock.
Oh yeah. This is definitely the kind of thing that you would rip onto a cheap cassette tape and then bloody your elbows to while falling off your skateboard.
Totally.
Yeah, I made a similar note about the first two songs in my own notes.
Yeah.
At the boardwalk.
One thing I liked too was especially in the second verse, he didn't necessarily do what was expected with the vocal melody. When you expect him to zag, he zigs a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. It was like a moment to be yeah, I think I know where the song is going. Oh, wait. That was really neat. Yeah. Next up, I think Polar Bear or Africa is my favorite on this side. Kind of the new wave power pop vibe. It reminded me a lot of the Cars in terms of just the guitar and synth sound together, and just how many hooks were crammed into it, and the dynamic between the palm muted with the louder guitar cutting in.
The intro sounded like Jesse's Girl, though.
Oh, it did. Jesse's Girl sounds like a Cars song too.
It does,
even though it's not. But yeah.
I know this is I found a meme where it was or a video where it was these guys were recording of Jesse's Girl, and the drummer was Jesse, and hey, and so as he's going through the song lyrics, Jesse's Girl's sitting right next to the drummer, and he's getting the drummer's getting more and more pissed off, and Jesse's giving Rick Springfield the eyes, It's what the fuck, man.
I think the Cars were first, but I've always thought of Jesse's Girl as kind of
it was a Cars ripoff.
Yeah, or a reference to My Best Friend's Girl.
Yeah.
She
used to be mine.
On this one, I like the synth sound that they had on the slower anthemic part. That was what stuck out to me the most.
Yeah, and then I loved how it came in with the vocal harmonies after that.
Yeah,
that was just and then ended with the shredding guitar.
Yeah, the rest of the song didn't sound like Jesse's Girl.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is just a really solid song. It's a lot of the pop elements that I like in a punk song, just all crammed into one place. Any more thoughts?
No, I think that's it.
I never do.
Yeah. Hall of Fame.
The fuck you song.
Yeah. It sounded very 90s emo, like before emo like broke huge in like the late 90s, early aughts, just like that kind of thing, like the kind of like early Jimmy Eat World type of song.
I like this one probably the best on this side because I could actually hear more of the production and like hear the instruments a little bit better. Everything was kind of turned down just a little bit so I could actually hear the nuances.
Yeah. And it was like a slowdown, but not like a complete slowdown.
Yeah.
It was just a slowdown from two really fast songs.
Yeah. I like the buzzy bass sound on it.
Yeah. I liked what the synths added to the chorus too. I thought that gave it a little boost.
It transitioned really well from the previous song as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when they started going from song to song to song. Or I guess it's him.
Yeah.
And then All Blissed Out. That was totally I called it. I said, because it started getting weird. I'm like, this is the experimental song.
Yeah.
And Dave's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Right in the middle of side 2 is where you put the experimental song. That's where I'm planning on putting the experimental song on our record.
This one is probably my favorite on this side.
It's really
Of course
good.
it is.
I like it a lot.
I'm just fucking with you,
Yeah.
Steve.
This is the most Steve song on the record, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's Lucid Fugue, man.
I did not make that comparison.
But if you want to, it's okay.
Yeah,
I actually said it kind of reminded me of a Beatles song because it had this like reverse, like it was either guitar or synth, but it had that like reverse sound.
I wonder if you're thinking of Tomorrow Never Knows.
Probably, yeah. What I really liked about this song though is like it had this like really sad desperation in the vocals. Like it sounded like he was like at the end of its rope. But then it also got spooky and picked up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked how the vocals had, kind of like that buried kind of distortion on them.
Yeah.
Like kind of like sounded like he was sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was underwater.
Yeah. It was like a melancholy sea shanty.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said reverse synth, that harmonica vibe.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Kind of made me want to play that pirate game from Microsoft. I forget the name of it.
Sid Meier's Pirates, or
No, it's
the
just-
multiplayer one where
I know what you're talking.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, it's Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
You can all play your instruments on it and have one in your hand.
You can play. That was fun.
A squeeze box.
Yeah, squeeze box.
Back when I still used to do game streaming with Serena, like we'd play that one once in a while, and it was a lot of fun. We weren't very good at it, but it was fun.
It's hard to be
I
good
heard-
at it.
Yeah, I heard.
Especially if you're playing with any unserious person.
Sometimes we like to just like hijack ships and go into like that section that automatically sinks the ships. And like if you kick somebody off their ship, like they respawn in that ship later. So you have to keep like fighting them off. So it just becomes this game of like I hijacked your ship. I wonder how long I'm gonna have it.
I played an earlier version. I heard it got a lot better later on, because like the version I played, it was a little janky. It was really hard to shoot fuckers with the cannonballs when you're doing ship to ship battles.
The last time I played it, I remember it being really hard to hit him with the cannons. A lot of times I like to sneak on board and sabotage from within.
I like it whenever like a first-person shooter gives you like flintlock guns, and you have to do like a sped up little reload animation between shots. So like, because it takes much longer to do that, but it's cool to see that.
Yeah. Anyway, the lows, kind of like Ship of Thieves.
Yeah.
It was the lows.
It was the lows, yeah. Although All Blissed Out, I did like how brief the loud part was at the end. It felt like a climax, and then how that led perfectly into the lows.
And then, yeah, the lows was, I like the sound of this one.
I thought it had like an older like rock song vibe kind of.
Yeah. I liked how much he spat out the lyrics in the chorus. It sounded like appropriately snotty.
Yeah, he sounded angry.
Yeah.
So angry. But yeah.
But it was like a nice little pickup and more of a straightforward song right after the real experimental one. But also masterfully handled a transition from the weird experimental one into a more straightforward rock song, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of just because he did that big outro from the other song and then like you said, a seamless transition into this one, and then finally
Darkness Records. This was a good song.
This was a very good one.
I like the bluesy and folky vibe for the first part. I will knock it a couple points because during the loud part, it was really overblown, I think.
I was gonna say the same thing. I hated the middle part.
They could have cut out the loud part. The loud part was pretty brief, but if it would have just done the ooze that was in that part over just like an acoustic guitar, just like fast, like strumming or droning, I think it would have worked a little better.
Yeah. That like folky acoustic vibe was very very good. And then the bass coming in around after the second verse gave it like a bit more structure. But I wrote distorted drum salad for that middle bit. I was like, why is this here?
Distorted drum
salad. It was just loud and like didn't really like, because it was no longer musical at that point when they just like everything, and I was like, well, this is everything I didn't like about this album right here. This one section.
Yeah, and it was pretty brief, but it was like it would have felt more confident if it would have just like had that, but without like the loud part, just like the ooze, maybe like an acoustic guitar strumming, and I think it would have worked really well, because I thought like when the bass and drums did come in and the bass was doing kind of like that country do type thing, worked really well.
Yeah. And then the circus music outro was cool.
Yeah, the circus music outro was really good.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah, this this was, I think as a whole, like a pretty strong record, a pretty good debut. I like one of my go-to songs by him, though, is from a later album, which is called The Future Is Dumb, which I like to listen to whenever the news stresses me out. But this is still like a really great record, like one of his stronger ones, like a pretty cohesive one. I liked how he played with the dynamics, and I liked how he followed the flow of things. I would like to hear a remix where some of the parts are easier to pick out. But
yeah, I think that was my issue with it. I think it was fine. I think it was a fine record. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorites, but it was. I liked aspects of it more than I liked the whole thing. So that sounds bad. Anyways,
I don't personally see myself revisiting this one, but it was cool to listen to it amongst friends.
Yeah.
I like the songwriting quite a bit. Like the lyrics and the structure of all the songs, I thought was really good.
I might listen to it on a different format just to see if it sounds different, because sometimes record can kind of distort things too, because
they do have to mix it differently.
Yeah, because maybe like
formats,
when they were like, maybe this was recorded with CDs in mind or something like that, so maybe, or streaming, so maybe I might try it streaming just to see if it sounds different.
Yeah, but there's a lot of really standout tracks on it too. Like Nausea is great too, but yeah, so is You in Weird Cities. So is Hey Allison and Polar Bear and Darkness Records. Like there's really a lot on here. There are any number of songs that I would put on a mix. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
It looks like Steve's strangling his cat.
Nah, are you knuckle in his ear? Hell yeah.
She loves that.
Yeah.
Give that ear a good fisting.
Yeah.
I say this is a good album.
He's fisting his pussy? What?
I say this would be a good album if you're looking for something that's like in the 2000s like skater punk vibe, but not really, like a fresh take on it.
If you want skater punk songs with a lower production value and really sad lyrics.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds a lot like musically it sounds a lot like what would be on Fat Records in like the late 90s, early aughts, but lyrically a little sadder. Yeah. But yeah, that was.
I don't know, real quick. I just thought it was kind of an Andrew Jackson Jihad.
Oh yeah.
If I had a choice, I'd probably just listen to Andrew Jackson Jihad. But I mean, it's not bad. I don't want to knock one of your an album that you love, Dave. But I will. So fuck this album.
Was it better than the Ace Frehley record?
Yes. I didn't even have to think about that.
Yeah.
I think a person farting in a microphone for 30 minutes would be better than that Ace Frehley album.
Oh, the Airheads record.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah, that was We Cool. Laura, do you have anything you want to plug?
We cool?
We Cool?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
You're
Maybe.
gonna get up and walk out like Gallagher walked out on Mark Maron.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any specific shows coming up, but check out comedy at the Backline Theater.
Yep.
I'm usually around there.
Yep. Laura does comedy. Check them out there sometime. And
I'll plug Steve's single. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I've listened to it several times, and I would listen to it again. What's it called again, Steve?
Where can we find it?
Where can we find it?
On August 13th, which will be after this airs, I am releasing a cover of Black Sabbath's Paranoid
Oh!
in honor of the recently deceased Ozzy Osbourne. And that's paired up with an original song called General Malaise. And go check that out on my website.
You'll love it.
Hell yeah.
See, that's how you plug a fucking thing.
Oh, what's your website?
Oh, it's in the outro, but it's killrockmusic.com.
Okay, cool.
I'm John T. Killrock.
you should.
And I'm Short T Load.
We should start crediting you as John T. Killrock on releases.
Well, I guess it's better than mine, Boozer Slug.
Yeah.
I tag you on everything in Bluesky, but you don't use Bluesky, so you never see it.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't opened that app since I downloaded it. I have so many fucking social medias, I can't keep up with them.
Or you can go on there and say a joke and then have someone respond completely seriously. It's really funny.
Like any kind of joke?
Any kind of joke. Or you'll say, or you can post a picture of your dog and people will be like, I don't think it's appropriate to post a picture of your dog while the U.S. is falling to fascism. It's like, okay.
Bluesky seems to be liberals and communists arguing.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to say I am teaching my dog how to play guitar.
Nice.
It would be inappropriate for you to post that on Bluesky
I
right
should
now.
post the picture though. See her guitar. My dog is learning how to play guitar.
Sweet.
For the visual people, my dog has a little stuffed acoustic guitar that she's been we've been playing with for the last couple of days.
Does it squeak when she bites it?
Yes.
Oh.
And she's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." She likes to. My dog's a boxer. She likes to. When she'll have a toy in her mouth and kick a ball around, playing soccer, and while she's kicking the ball around, she's biting the toy so it makes a squeaking sound. So it's like, "Arr, arr, arr,
So
arr."
she's double fisting toys.
Yeah, and I can hear her coming into my room because she does it while I'm reading. She's like, "Stop reading, motherfucker, and start playing."
And she doesn't really like to be pet. She likes plays.
Yeah, she likes to play. You try to touch her, she's like, "What the fuck you doing, man? The fuck? Don't touch me."
Pull on this rope. Don't
Yeah.
fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me. Pull the rope, but don't touch.
Yeah. Touch the rope, not me. Yeah.
Knows what she wants.
Yeah.
Respect.
It's kind of like my wife. Pull the rope, don't touch me.
Which you can see on their joint OnlyFans.
Yes, which is on sale for half off, starting now.
Sean wears a gimp mask.
My name is Gimpy. See how many butt plugs I can.
Did you borrow the gimp mask from Pete, or did you get your own?
Borrowed it and he didn't want it back. I told him I cleaned the stains out, but he didn't believe me. He's like, "What's this?" I was there when I got it.
So in our old band, our drummer would wear a gimp mask sometimes. Not for the entire show, usually, because
He couldn't make it.
Yeah.
through the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I could actually wear a gimp mask. I think it would feel suffocating. I hated wearing gas masks when I was in the military. So
Yeah.
And
It would
what
probably-
are gas masks but gimp masks for the military?
Last time we played outside, I couldn't keep my shirt buttoned through one song. So yeah.
It was a sexy chest there, Dave.
It was. I think that's the best I've ever looked. So I'm gonna be exposing my chest at a lot more shows now. Yeah.
That's going to be the cover of the first album. It's going to be like Black Sabbath Volume 4, except it's Dave with his chest out.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Take off your sweater, Dave."
But yeah. This was side 1, side B. Catch you on the flip side.
Flippity floppity.
Bugs are good if you dip them in ranch.
I had crickets in Colorado. They were not bad.
Yeah.
I had Rocky Mountain oysters in Colorado.
How was that?
Terrible.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I've never been to Colorado.
How have you never been to Colorado?
Yeah.
Wait, like
It's- yeah.
Denver?
I've been to the Denver airport.
So you've been to Colorado the way I've been to Utah.
You know, that makes you
Yeah.
that makes you part of the
but
Illuminati
Utah
now.
isn't right next door.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Interesting. Oh my
I
gosh.
wanted to go. I wanted to go to Estes Park and visit the Stanley.
Oh,
yeah.
then beautiful.
We should book an
Spooky.
Illiterate show in Denver and go
Yeah.
do that.
Go
Just like
around.
that.
I think my wife would kill me though, because she keeps talking about going.
Bring
So
her
you
with.
can be ready.
what-
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make it into a band trip. Me and Dana had a blast when we went to Denver and Tower of the Elephant God was playing. Like we turned it into a trip.
Oh, okay.
Great camp in Estes. Mm.
I'm not much of a camper though. That's the thing.
But
too.
then don't camp in Estes.
Now, there's a ton of great bookstores in Denver that you can stop by, and there's also a lot of really cool bookstores at any given mountain town. You just have to look a little bit.
Yeah.
Me and my ex Jill saw Soundgarden at Red Rocks, and that was awesome.
Nice.
Well, that's kind of what I do when I first get to a new town. Is I always look up used bookstores to kind of see what's
Oh, they got
around.
a bunch of cool ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Side 1, Side B is a Floof Goof Studios production. Please check out the description for more information about the guests and the album reviewed. You can find us on Bluesky under the names Kill Rock Music, that's KILRAVOCK, and Dave under Beastmaster General. You can find us on Instagram under Kill Rock Music SWS and Dave_Diction. And you can also find our regular contributor Sean under the name Boozer Slug. You can find Steve and Sean on Threads with the same usernames as Instagram. Check out our post-punk band The Alliterates, our experimental group Lucid Fugue, and Steve's solo project Kill Rock on most major streaming platforms. You can visit Steve's website, killrockmusic.com, for easy access. That's KILRAVOCK music.com. And if you want to check out Dave's past band, Gong Farmer, and their album Pop Dada, you can do so on Bandcamp. Thanks.
Everyone we worked with is dead.
Really ripped.
I need to change my pants.
Check. Leonard Bernstein.
I hate it so much I skipped the whole Destroyer.
Allow me to play you out.
Dirty Dave just pooped his pants.
Yes, indeed. Perfect hooker murdering song.
Kick out the jail, motherfucker!
Are you ready?
Steve's got some cheese.
Get my podcast voice ready to go.
Chow Wobble. What a name.
I'm Ivan Moody, and I'm having a psychotic break.
Testicules.
That is a fun fact.
And there's a jazz hole.
What do you mean the song is called Sweet Pea?
Now that we're done with Steve's Rorschach test, let's talk about the album.
For fuck's sake.
That's not very Vivian of you guys. It's a professional operation over here.
This is Fantasia for people who had to repeat the 9th grade.
Heavy metal.
Yeah, hands off, Britain. We'll dump it in the sea again.
Shove it.
I love California.
Cunt.
I.
All aboard! All right.
You're the
Collage of noise.